Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Now at the plate, Sierra. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis. Left fielder, number 34.
Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Myers.
Hard hit toward the hole and into left field for a 1-out hit. Colton Wong will stand in. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's set. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jedd Gyorko. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
That misses 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Number 37 is there, and he has it for the out. At the plate, Justin Upton. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Broxton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Sierra is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line towards center field. Myers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's on his horse, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Fowler around second. He's headed for third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here, too far inside. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Sierra 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those puts your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Wil Myers. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Wil Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Kinsler for 1. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
24, Miguel Cabrera.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler on the run, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, number 37. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
What, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Victor Martinez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Victor Martinez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Fowler, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Wainwright comes set. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wong onto the grass. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Colton Wong. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Colton Wong
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Third baseman number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jed Jerko looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Iglesias now at short. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hitter, Justin Upton.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. No outs, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Pitch on its way to Avila. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He's pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. In now, Miguel Cabrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Villar rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. Striding in, number 37. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Victor Martinez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Fowler in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit out toward second. Wong has it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder Dexter Fowler.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 1, Jose.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Hard liner to center field. Myers has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. One there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Sierra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 34.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Ready once again, Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Mazara. 1 out. Digging in once again, Colton Wong. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
To Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Into the box now, Jed Jerko. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Alex Avila. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Cabrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play. So digging in now, number 37. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He's singled in 2 trips. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Justin Upton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw. Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Up with it is Kinsler. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Number 37 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Victor Martinez.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Keon Broxton. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra. But, man, they're all over him right now.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Wong calls for it. 2 down. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch here misses one. Wide, 1-0. Derek Hill will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 21, Derek Hill.
The 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Sierra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So Wil Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Center fielder, number 5.
Here's Wil Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Myers patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He was a double play victim last time around. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Sierra on the move makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Tigers.
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Avila. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit well towards the hole. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. He'll start things out for us here in inning number. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch. Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-2. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Jed Jerko now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Skied into very shallow right. There now is Coco as he takes it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Justin Upton now. He was a
designated hitter, Justin Upton.
into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton's under it. And that's the third out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 67, Matt Bowman. This change for the Cardinals. Now playing right field, number 4, Coco Crisp.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The pitch. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Fowler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter,
settling in now,
37.
number 37. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The designated hitter.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez around first and head for second now. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Keon Broxton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Coco Crisp. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting,
standing in, Aledmus Diaz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Kinsler's got it. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. At the plate, Sierra. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Josh Turley gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Josh Turley.
Tommy Pham will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tommy Pham.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Digging in, Will Myers. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Alex Wilson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First delivery to him on the way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
0-1, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Broxton ranging back to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. Coming to the plate now, Colton Wong. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1. 0-1 pitch is swung on and bounced to second base for Kinsler. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Now batting, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
This change for the Cardinals. Now playing left field, number 32.
The high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. In now, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Lucroy gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in, Alex Avila. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. stepping up to the plate, Jedd Gyorko. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Number 3.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Matt Carpenter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton waits on it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
into the box now, Justin Upton. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
In the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Dexter Fowler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Shane Green takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the first pitch, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1, and that misses 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Gyorko heads for the plate. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch, and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away, and maybe.
Here's a breaking ball blocked by Avila. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-0. Hit hard up the middle, taken in by Kinsler. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready on 1-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
The batter.
Into the box now, number 37. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And another foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Now at the plate, Victor Martinez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Jerko has room in foul territory, and they can't run it down.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Wong has it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmys Diaz. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Aledmys Diaz.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Into the box,
32.
number 32. No. Official at bat for him. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Soft liner towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here's the first pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Colton Wong will stand in. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Broxton is there, 2 gone. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tap down the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Brett Cecil takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 21, Brett Cecil.
Hit back up the middle. Long to his right. He's got it. And he's retired, one away. Here's Coco Crisp standing in. A base hit in his first trip.
Coco Crisp.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Here it comes. Hit hard towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. Jerko fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Chad Bell gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Tigers, number 64, Chad Bell.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 1-2. Fouled back. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Upton now. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he'll step off and try again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Ready for another chance? Ian Kinsler. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Ian Kinsler.
And he takes ball 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Third baseman, number 8.
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler over to his left. One away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Russell Martin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
The first baseman, number 24.
Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trevor Rosenthal takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2 from the stretch. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Miguel Cabrera becomes out number 2 this inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Warwick Saupold takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 53, Warwick Saupold. This change defensively for the Tigers. Now catching, number 55, Russell Martin.
Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The batter, number
digging
32.
in for his second at-bat, number 32, switch hitter batting left here. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Center fielder, number 5.
Here's Will Myers. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Victor Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Settling in now, Keon Broxton. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Nick Castellanos will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Castellanos.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll ask him to bunt off the bench as he puts this one down. Throw on to first, in time, one away. Here's Coco Crisp standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the outfield will play in now, hoping to have a better shot at cutting down the winning run from second on anything to the outfield. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Wong has it on to first, and Coco's gone for the second out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That's in there, 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Colton Wong will stand in as he's set to go to lead off.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Into the windup and the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Digging in once again, Jed Gyorko. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. High in the air out to center field. Crisp giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sam Tuivailala is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Number 64, Sam Tuivailala. This change for the Cardinals. Now playing center field, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And the Tigers were paced offensively tonight by this man, Victor Martinez. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers. 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.